Today's topic is all about spirituality and manifestation. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Law of Attraction Detox, where we detoxify from toxic techniques and instead focus on our true nature, where all the manifestational power exists. And today's topic is merging the concepts of spirituality with manifestation. And I've been wanting to do this topic for a long time. I have been studying both spirituality and manifestation for decades. And what I've found is that there's really no difference. That this journey that you're going on, that you're going from point A to point B, it takes this level of trust that is so immense that it will carry you from your current circumstances into others. See, most of the manifestational tips and techniques and things like that are really great, but they want you to focus on something really specific. You need to know specifically what it is that you want so that you can master the imagination of it. And if you don't know how to imagine this perfectly, then you're not going to create it. And if every thought that you think isn't perfectly in alignment, then you are going to block your creation. If you don't feel good all the time, then you might not create what you want. And so what happened to me was I became deathly afraid of all my thoughts and my feelings. And the reality is that we are not avoiding these things when we're manifesting. The manifestation itself is a byproduct of something that happens, a shift within. And so if I am trying to create something outside of myself in order to feel good, it's a backwards approach. So we're going to go through the back door instead, and we're going to use spirituality. How does that apply? That's the only thing that I've found on this journey that actually works, is some level of spiritual trust in a creator that's larger and greater than my mind can ever even fathom. And the internal awareness of that as consciousness. Now, combining that with love, the eternal love within each of us, you now become a part of a system. You become part of a whole. You are, in essence, a whole being in yourself, but you're also becoming a part of a whole conscious field. A whole conscious field. You literally have 8 billion potentials, out of this entire existence for your thing to come to fruition, because it could just be one person that changes everything. And we have so many opportunities. But it's hard to see them when we are trying to focus on a very specific thing that we want, using a very specific technique to get something. So what I found is, in blending spirituality with manifestation, is that your outcome is a byproduct of what you do within. So if I go in the back door and I notice that most of my thoughts and what I am focusing on all are out of alignment, they're not even close to what I would be thinking about if I already had the person, place, or the thing that I want. If I am always thinking and searching for the opposite of what I want, then I am not going to be seeing the opportunities available to me to bring me closer to the person, place, and thing. Okay, so here's the paradox. You know that you don't have the person, place, or the thing. So all of your thoughts naturally go to, I don't see it, I don't see it, I don't see it. So this is the inner work that you have to shift in order to be able to effortlessly, naturally see in your world that which you have become within. So I want to be a wealthy millionaire is a certain feeling. It's a state of being. It's an essence. It's a quality. And here's the thing, too. You have that within you. You don't need to search very far for it. You don't need to create some new version of yourself. You already are wealthy and valuable within you, okay? The problem is we get fed a program in this world, and it brings us further from the truth that we are all one consciousness. And those programs feed us thoughts and beliefs and obstacles to what we are infinitely created as, which is this being of light and love, here to do good work and to, share happiness with others and to do the best that you can and evolve into the greatest version of yourself before your limited time on this planet expires. So the program that we're fed, however, is you've got to work really hard to get what you want. You've got to you have to be perfect in order for the love of your life to come in. I mean, you have to just sit down with yourself and ask yourself, if I were having this thought about my life, what does that mean that I think about the world? And whatever I think and believe about myself and the world is the state of being that I'm naturally cultivating within myself on a day-to-day basis. Where does spirituality come into this? How does this help? Well, prayer. I'm not affiliated with any one religion. I never will be. I use all different kinds of texts and spiritual passages and writers and saints and all sorts of reminders of our true infinite nature. So our true infinite nature is just love. Like if you look around at life, this tree, it is the essence and quality of what everything on this planet is made of. It lives, it reaches for the light, it uses its knowledge, its deep roots to dig down into the core and get the nutrients that it needs. And nothing has to tell it to do that. You are no different from this tree. So if we're no different from this tree, what is effortlessly propelling you through life? It is like a river flowing through us. It isn't something that I have to try to do an imaginal act to become. I don't have to try to become something else other than what I am. And so the mind, it's always coming back down to the mind. And that's what a lot of the religions and the spiritual teachers, they're all trying to get you to be basically comfortable with not knowing. Because my clients, when they come to me, most often, I think almost 100% of the time, there is a fear of the unknown. That even though you want to become the person who has the love of your life, you want to become the person who always has enough resources, you will not become that unless you realize that you're holding yourself back from it. The reason you're holding yourself back from it is because the unknown is more scary to you than the known state of being that you're in right now. Whoa, think about that. I'm actually afraid of the good thing that I want. If I have the good thing that I want, I have the person that loves me and adores me, have all this money, then maybe he or she will leave me. Maybe the money will disappear, then I'll end up even more debt. Think of all the thoughts that don't coincide with you changing your outer circumstances to being one of wealth and health and love and all these great things that we're trying to manifest. So if you're feeling that, then you need to come back home and realize it is right within you. Meditation, the spiritual practices, the prayer, finding that gratitude and that hope within you. That is what changes everything around. I'm going to tell you a story. Like I'm afraid often. Sometimes I have to go inward and I have to take care of this part of myself that is just so scared, has no clue what's going to happen. And if I do this, what if? Well, every time I come back in and come back home to myself and realize that the answer is within me and my mind doesn't know, and then opportunities start coming. Almost infinite potential becomes part of my perception. Not just what I am starting to seek and look out for, but also what's coming into my world in a physical way. So if you're seeking love, you start pouring out love into your world. You start loving yourself when you need it. You start just being this embodiment of love, and you are not trying to get anything from it. You're just being that. Then you start to notice more love in your life. You start to notice other people showing you that and demonstrating that to you. In the physical world, again, it's like a byproduct of what is in you, what you are, and what you've become. So stop watching these videos today. Go out, touch a tree, go to the water, put your hand in it, go to your favorite place, temple, prayer, church, a piece of land that you love that makes you feel connected. Go and connect. Go and remember that you are already an infinite creator. And then gratitude for that awareness and for the gift that we've been given to create our world. Okay, I hope this helped you. And if you want some help with this, I do hypnotherapy to go in the back door, reprogram, I do really awesome, powerful 3-pack helping out people left and right. And it's my pleasure and honor to help every single one of you discover within you what that infinite potential is and how it manifests your life. And then once you have that, my friend, you will be fishing for life. So much love to you. Mwah.